The Way Back is a recently released American sports drama directed by Gavin O'Connor. Some may know him for his well-received film, Warrior.
We can't change the past, Jack. What we can do is choose how we move forward.
The Way Back stars Ben Affleck in the role of Jack Cunningham, an alcoholic construction worker who is recruited to become head coach of the basketball team at the high school he used to attend. The film was released theatrically on March 6, but due to events can now be rented on demand now. The Way Back immediately caught my attention with the subject material, the star, and the director. O'Connor has done some great work, including the previously mentioned Warrior and most recently, The Accountant. Affleck, who starred in The Accountant, would team up once again with O'Connor for this film. For those that have watched sports films like Coach Carter or Remember the Titans, will notice familiar beats. This is perhaps the weakest aspect of the film, is the familiarity and setup and the consistency at hitting those familiar marks in sports. Team isn't good, team has issues, team rises up through various challenges to make it to a certain scenario. The Way Back is able to sidestep most of these issues because basketball is the landscape, with the primary portrait being a thorough character study on Jack Cunningham. Cunningham is a functional alcoholic that is slowly spiraling out of control. He is separated from his wife and is hiding from a world that hasn't been kind to him. Jack, at one time, was considered one of the greatest high school basketball players, but turned that life away for a family. That's where the story gets incredibly interesting and incredibly sad. It is no secret that Ben Affleck has publicly announced his ongoing battles with alcoholism. This role really feels like a true passion project for the actor, and because of that, it's safe to say that this is his best acting role ever. This isn't Affleck chewing into scenery, long-winded dialogue, and finding every chance to snot bubble his way about. No, this is clearly someone that knows torment and can do it with little to no dialogue and nothing to work off of. A lot of scenes are just Affleck's Jack sitting there and absorbing his misery. Thanks to the great work from O'Connor, we quickly get behind Jack. It doesn't take long before we find the true reason behind his misery, and we soon hope he finds his happiness. One scene in particular had me fighting tears. Without spoiling it, Jack goes into brief detail on a painful memory. It isn't more than maybe 2 sentences, but he just can't get it out. This isn't acting, but truly Affleck living through some sort of trauma. It is harnessed beautifully. O'Connor really impressed me with how he handled the sports action scenes in Warrior. He has a keen eye for making things feel exhilarating but grounded. That eye isn't quite on target in The Way Back, as some of the basketball scenes felt just fine. They did still have that grounded sensibility though. Arenas aren't full, and there isn't some grandiose plot that feels entirely unreasonable. The Way Back is a well-told story of one man's battle with addiction. It is a beautiful but painful acting performance from Affleck that is easily the best of his entire career. The final few moments of the film may surprise some with the unexpected direction the film went. However, it felt more realistic and following the tune the film set throughout. This gets my highest recommendation.